Alright, so we're now gonna work with graphing the solutions to a linear inequality in which there are two unknown variables. Linear inequality that we're asked to graph is y is greater than negative 2x plus 3. So we want to create a graph that has all the different combinations of x and y values that produces a true statement for this inequality. One of the graphs that I'm familiar with is graphing things like y equals negative 2x plus 3. And that helps us a lot because what's going to happen is when we come up with solutions for our x and y, some solutions are going to be right and some solutions are going to be wrong. Finding these solutions to y equals negative 2x plus 3 is going to create a boundary line which helps separate our right answers from our wrong answers. When I graph y equals negative 2x plus 3, I can use the shortcut, which is start at the y-intercept, which in this case is 3, and graph the slope, which is negative 2 over 1. So I can go down 2 and to the right 1, go down 2 more, to the right 1, go down 2 more, and to the right 1. And so the coordinates that I've graphed so far are 0, 3, 1, 1, 2, negative 1, and 3, negative 3. And if you plug all these x coordinates into your formula, you'd get true statements. This is just a boundary line. We don't want the solutions where y equals negative 2x plus 3, so we're just going to put a dotted line here. This is just our boundary line that's going to separate our right answers from our wrong answers. So now that we have our boundary line, the solutions to y is greater than negative 2x plus 3 either lie above that line or they lie below that line. And we just need to determine where those solutions are. So let's pick a coordinate that's below the line, 0, 0. I'm going to test it out by plugging it into my original inequality. So we would get 0 is greater than 3. That is not a true statement. And since 0, 0 does not produce a true statement to the inequality, none of the coordinates below the line produce a true statement. So before shading above that line, I'm going to pick a coordinate that is above the line to make sure that it does produce a true statement. And I'll pick the coordinate 3, 0. And I'll plug it into my original inequality. Okay, 0 is greater than negative 3. That is a true statement. And therefore, since we found one true solution, all the other solutions that are above this line are also true. So this would be the final graph of the solution y is greater than negative 2x plus 3. Once again, it's important to note that you need your boundary line because it's going to separate the correct solutions from the wrong solutions. You can graph equations, you can graph inequalities.